Very good evening to all of you who are present today. Myself, Santanu Wall. Well, I'm the Training and Placement Officer of Group 32 Government IPS. Today, I'm here to introduce all of you in the world of group discussion and as well as an effective way to start a group discussion. Nowadays, group discussion has been extensively used for the final selection of candidates along with personal interview. Now, big MNC companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, etc. often use group discussion as an effective way to find out the best among the best candidates. Now, we also have the same aim. We are also preparing our students in an effective way with the help of group discussion so that they got better to better placement in their upcoming future. And as well as made us very proud by building a better, a progressive, and a developed India. So let me just present my presentation with a grant of all of you, and I hope my voice is very clear to all of you. Okay, I already mentioned about my topic. This is group discussion, and I already introduced myself. So I'm just keeping this straight. The first slide is all about objectives of a group interview, uh, group discussion. First point is in objective, the first point is students will participate actively in a group setting. It means the active participation. The second point, what I want to highlight is the students will share their knowledge with others. The third point is the students will improve their communication skills. The next point is the students will think as a team and find a solution to a given problem. And the next point is students will embrace the employers to get a job. Okay, these are the few objectives. Okay, now moving back to the next slide. The next slide is all about what is group discussion. So nowadays, group discussion is being extensively used along with personal interviews for the final selection of candidates. And it becomes very necessary to conduct further screening for choosing a few among many. And it is here that group discussion plays an important role. I hope my voice is very clear to all of you. So the next point is it helps in choosing the socially suitable candidate and the academically superior applicant. Now coming to the next slide, the features of group discussion. Okay, the first point, it is an exchange of ideas among the individuals of a group on a specific topic. It is an exchange of ideas among the individuals of a group on a specific topic. Obviously, I will discuss all these things in my next slide. The next point is the group discussion is an informal discussion in which the participants of the same education standards discuss the topic of joint interest. Obviously, informal discussion means where the discussion is not pre-decided. So the third point is it is also known as leaderless discussion. And what I already mentioned is about informal discussion. So it means its aim is to find out the natural leadership level of the candidate. Now coming to the next slide is about categories of group discussion. It may be organizational group discussion, or it may be group discussions as a part of selection process. Now coming to the structure, okay. Now the group sits in a circle, or you said, or they may either be given the choice of sit or sit across it. And this panel observe and edit. And this slide is very, very important. It's all about evaluation components. How the panel will evaluate. Okay. Now the four components generally evaluated in a group discussion. The four components generally evaluated in a group discussion. And these are, the first is the knowledge, the second is the communication skills, the third is the group behavior, and the fourth is the leadership potential. Obviously, we all know about these things. What is knowledge, what is communication skills, what is group behavior, and what is leadership potential. And these four, what I can say, these are the main pillars in any kind of group discussion. Now, I think my voice is clear to all of you. Now, here I mentioned some do points, which steps we must follow during group discussion. The first thing is sitting comfortably. Okay? Sit very comfortable. The second thing, listening to topic. Okay? Listening to the topic very, very, very carefully. The next thing, organizing ideas. Obviously, we have to organize ideas about the topic. Now, the next point is speaking at the earliest. Obviously, try to speak at the earliest as possible. Now, the next point is very, very important. It's all about identifying the supporters or opponents. The next point is sharing time clearly. Obviously, it is all about the time management, how we can manage the time very effectively. And the next point is the maintaining eye contact. Obviously, you all know that you all can apply these things in your daily life too. Okay. The next point is taking notes. Obviously, we can take notes. The next point is aiming for summary if needed. These points are basically do points. Actually, there are plenty of do points, but these are such do points. Thirdly, I also mentioned some don't points, which things we don't have to follow. The first thing is don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. The next thing is don't be silent. Okay? Obviously, we all know that. Now, the third thing is, the next point is don't dominate vocally or physically. We can dominate vocally or physically, right? Exactly. The next point is don't assume the role of chairman. Obviously, we can't assume the role of a chairman. Now, the next topic is the next point is don't introduce any new topic. Obviously, we can divert the topic. Now, the next point is don't take extreme stance. The next point, what I highlighted is very important. Is all about don't look at faculty. Now, the next point is don't move excessively. Okay. Now, the next point is don't throw all the ideas at one shot. Now, the next point is don't speak too fast. Now, the next point is don't indulge in ill conversation. Obviously, we can't use Islamic languages and don't get emotional. We all know that, right? These are the few basic things. Now, let me give a typical example of a group discussion. Okay, gender equity at workplace. Okay, so gender equity means offering an equal quantity of opportunities to both men and women. Now, gender equity at work can be achieved by eliminating any kinds of discrimination on the basis of gender and giving a fair chance to women and men. Now, here are some advantages of gender equality. First point is equality in gender will help the company to grow economically. It will also enhance the political system and government and also change the perspective of future generations. Now, the next point is the India has 33% reservation of seats for female candidates in the Assembly and the Lok Sabha. Now, third point, now gender equality makes the community safer and more beneficial. Now, the fourth point is keeping a company with no gender discrimination will improve the association's prominence. In a survey, it was found that the organizations with women employees in administrative positions do better than the organizations without women employees. Now, number five is people getting equal opportunities implies to increase in innovation and creativity in the company. Now, in the summary of advantages of gender equality is the gender equality is all about providing equal opportunities to both genders. There is no such laws created for restricting females in any field. Now, many companies have started treating their employees with the same rules and responsibilities. Now, here are some disadvantages of gender equality. The first point is women are treated unfairly at workplace many times. It is due to social restrictions put on women in the past, which is why even now women face problems. Now, women are legally limited to having the same jobs as men. And the second point is a report that indicates women workers in plantations are paid less than men, even after implementing gender equality in the country. Third point is the gender equality can also give exposure to higher rates of sexual harassment and gender-based brutality. Now, number four is the gender equality can cause a lack of communication between men and women due to stereotypical thinking. Now, in summary of disadvantages of gender equality is the gender equality can lead a lack of communication and also there are many causes where a company claims about having gender equality, but the reality is different. A survey was conducted in Microsoft on International Women's Day, which stated that there are barriers for women in the workplace, with 29% of female employees claiming of having gender barriers for them. Obviously, if you have any questions, obviously you can ask me. Now, if I do the overall summary, now I hope my presentation is very crystal clear to all of you. And if anyone has any suggestions, then obviously you can tell me. I will definitely try my best to resolve this. Anyway, in this small presentation with a limited time, I think you all understood the importance of group discussion. Now obviously, it needs practice a lot. Now for students, what I will suggest, is that discuss any subject topic with your friends in your free time. Obviously, it will benefit a lot. And for elders, the subject topic may be different, but practice, practice, and practice. Obviously, practice makes the man perfect. And after all, we all want a better, a progressive, and a developed India. Obviously, if you have any questions, obviously you can ask me. So thank you. Thank you very much for giving me your precious time, and a very good night to all of you. Thank you.